Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. Today, an early season non-conference showdown here on EA Sports College Football, pitting the SEC against the Big Ten. It's the Florida Gators and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Checking in with the Buckeyes head coach before the game. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Buckeyes kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. Turning it on. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Jones to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, it's Jackson. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Reed. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Right side, it's White. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They're on the board first here in the season opener. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems for the defenses we face. And I think in the SEC today, you have got to be able to run the football if you're going to win games. And this here, he's going to give the Gators a chance.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And the Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Jones wants to throw it. They're all over him. He makes a catch. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Gators go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running the red zone. It's Clark. They put the brakes on it.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Quick give. It's Montgomery. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And now there's a stoppage for an injured Buckeye. You just hope this turns out not to be too serious. First quarter, game 1. It's tough to take an injury this early. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. On the move. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Splits the uprights. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Throwing, Reed. Makes the grab, it's Smith. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Turns into the pile. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration so my running back can fall forward just like that and get the first down.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Dropping back, it's Reed. Rush right in his face. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
Running inside, it's Jackson. Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
And Ohio State's done it year after year, and it's player after player, but this university recruits at such an elite level. They find dudes, and it's easy to run the football when you've got some dudes.
They'll chase him out of bounds after a nice pickup on the play. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's Reed to throw. Complete on the left to Smith. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Buckeyes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Cuts it upfield. It's Jackson. There's a crease.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Escapes the pressure going right. Fires downfield. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's 2nd down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. He's at the 50. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here as we get a look at the stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Jones to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. At the 20. And with the pick six. Touchdown, Buckeye. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. They'll run the screen. There he goes. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, there's a lot of different ways you can find explosive plays throwing the football, and one of them is just getting this guy the ball out of the backfield. He's got a very unique skill set, really soft hands, and he's a good route runner as well. And that was a critical third down, pitch and catch, explosive play for the offense.
Shoots it to the left. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Jones wants to throw it. Out wide left, it's Montgomery. Snags it, and there's running room. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Gators trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. They were all over it.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the Lynx.
Out wide right, it's Brown. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Gators!
My man, get him the ball, he will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
First carry of the season for this transfer. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Reed. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. Jones to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Guys, let's chat about Florida. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Hey, and defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Wants to go up top on second down. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Jackson. And he's brought down after a short gain. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. They had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the portal. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think this staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in quality depth, experience depth. But now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the same page, and moving in the same direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They
makes the grab in their space. Big pickup on the play before he's finally stopped, and that carries us into the break and the final 2 minutes coming. The Buckeyes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Reed. Still looking. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be fourth down from the 24. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hits inside, it's Montgomery. Driven back.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. And the Gators will call on their punt team. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Throwing Reed. Keeping his eyes downfield. Looking down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, first and 10. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Extending the play. Turning it on. Quick step and go. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Touchdown, Ohio State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking for room, it's Montgomery. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. They give it to him again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that bull Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Notre Dame taking on the Texas State Bobcats. And it's the Fighting Irish trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Knocked down immediately.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Buying time to his right. Got out of trouble and throws. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for room. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Jones wants to throw it. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Looking for a big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Gators decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. Taken down right away. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Here's Reed to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
From the gun on third down, Reed. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Going to field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Jones to throw. Immediately fires to the middle. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
It's a nice job running the end route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. They want to throw it. In traffic, it's Brown. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. Wants to throw it. Rushes on. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Defense in press coverage. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. so frustrating to have a false start in this area of the field, but still second and goal. Looking for the score. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. And the Gators are threatening on first and goal. Jones wants to throw it. Makes a grab. Going for the goal line. Touchdown Gators! And here they come, almost all the way back. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Defense there to stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it was a good move that got him that much.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Got the first down. Breaks into the open. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown Buckeyes. Once he got some room, it was over. The AT unit on the field. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. They'll take the penalty and move them back. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Montgomery. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Jones to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. What a grab with one hand. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there.
We've seen a lot of good hands in the back end of this defense in this game. They've got multiple interceptions. That was not a good example, though. That should have been another one, but they say people play defense for a reason.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
All the way back to the 15. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Reed. Oh, pressure's coming. And they got it. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ballgame to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offense's turn.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game. Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Was to pass. Rolls right. He's in there for the two-point conversion, and now they're just down 6.
Well, that's what makes this guy so dynamic. Not only is he good using his legs out in the field, but down here close to the goal line, if things aren't open, he can get it in himself running it, and they do for 2 points.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Reed buys time to his left. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You can see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there, and that time.
First down here as we dive into the college football season, a Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script, almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation.
He is loose down the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buckeye!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Gators sending the offense back to work. Snags it quickly on the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
Football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's his fourth interception of the night. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Trying to run, it's Jackson. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. His third touchdown of this game, and his third on the season. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Right side, it's Mays. Turns it on at midfield. There he goes. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Jones wants to throw it. He's got the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Still looking to his right. Deep shot for the end zone. Dangerous throw near the goal line. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on 4th. Moving out to the right. Unleashes one. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Montgomery. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Jones to throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. He's looking to pass. Into the end zone. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Straight ahead, it's Jackson. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience.